I hope you all managed to cope with the absolute cliffhanger that I left you all on yesterday. Did you have a sleepless night on tenterhooks? What's the restaurant like? Well, don't worry, I'd never lie to you. I'd never let you down. We are here to experience the glorious view and this restaurant. Hello! Can I see the menu? Thank you. Oh, so I should have recorded it actually. It was quite an awkward interaction. But I really wasn't expecting that to happen. So the answer is, it's terrible. The food is like, I'm sure good, but you know, basic Cambodian food, which no problem with, really happy with that. But it's like $6 instead of, you know, it should be $3. I appreciate, yeah, you've got the view, so okay, it's $4. So I was like, oh, it's alright, I'll just have a fruit shake, no problem. No fruit shakes. They couldn't do a fruit shake, even though it's on the menu. And they were fucking prices anyway as well, but I was like, oh, it's fine. I want to sit here and enjoy the view. I want to record a video here. And she was like, no, we've just got, you know, poison like Coke or beer. So I was like, oh, right, okay, I think I'll go somewhere else. So yeah, that's the report on that place, don't bother. There's an area to the right of the beach over there that I want to check out. Looks like it's got some interesting restaurants. Also, I want to talk about this. These are everywhere and they go on for ages, just rows and rows of hammocks. It's also on the other side of the road. They seem very empty. I'm not sure what they are. Like, is it a cafe? Do you rent a square and a hammock for a while? I don't know what it is. If you know it, then let me know in the comments. I don't get it. There's a tiny kitchen, so I don't think it's a cafe. Yeah, there's way too many hammocks and space. But I love, there's another one here, like, what is it? There's no kitchen in this one. I think maybe you just pay to sit there for a little while. Ooh, what's she doing? Why is she doing that? So I don't know if I got that on camera, but she just stepped out into the road to flag down the van and then point at the hammocks. More, look, what is it? What is this business? I think it's maybe just like, oh my god, there's like a massive one right there. That one's actually got people in it. I think it's just like, oh wow, that one's busy. I think they're just restaurants or bars, but with hammocks instead of, oh my god, like it's just a whole row of them. How do you eat in a hammock? Wow! I didn't realise there were this many when I started this clip. I thought it was just there was ones on the corner that I started with, but it's literally the whole, I think this area that I'm interested in, that I assumed was restaurants, is all going to be, so she's waving me down now. It's all just going to be these hammock restaurants. I can't eat in a hammock. No, I'm definitely too English to eat in a hammock. What is going on? Oh yeah, literally every single restaurant was like that. I might just carry along this road for a little bit though, because it is gorgeous. So I'm kind of tempted to try one of these, but it all just seems to be fish. And I can feel it's midday, like I've actually come out on midday, which is the first time I've done it since I've been in Cambodia. It's 7 weeks. And I can feel myself getting burned. Because obviously I'm not retarded enough to use that stupid thing people call sun cream, which is actually just poison, like every other cosmetic that they try and encourage you to use. So yeah, and I haven't got the sombrero. So yeah, I can feel the back of my neck. But yeah, fuck it, it's been a disaster, I'm going home. Honestly, I brought my laptop with me and everything. I was planning on spending like 2 or 3 hours in that restaurant. I can't believe I'm going back without any food. But yeah, I'm just having a fucking, I can't fucking handle this. It's so hot, I don't know what any of this food is at the moment, and I just need to get out of it. So I've just seen this sign advertising a cafe up in the mountain area, which is really where I want to be. So let's see what this one's like. I'm not sure if that's the cafe we went to earlier that doesn't have fruit shakes. I'm wondering if this is the road I drove up yesterday. Oh, fuck knows. Oh my god, yes it is. What a retard. Alright, let's keep going. There is, I've seen a sign for a beach bar. I think we'll go and have a look at that, and then if that's no good, I'm giving up, going home, in eating a mango, and I'll try again in 2 hours. So judging by the sign, Yeah, it should be relatively well to do. You don't see lots of signs like that in Cambodia. There's a wellness centre, spa, meditation, and yoga. Is this guy gonna stop me? Hello. Okay, is restaurant here? Food? Okay. I think that was the wrong guy to ask. What the fuck is this place? This place is super bougie. There's even a security guard for the bikes. Goodness. Wow, there's even electric car charging. What is this place? So this place is going to be expensive, but I'm trying to lean into that more. I've been working hard on my other channel, Not Today Satan, at NTS_news. And earning some good money. The last 3 days I've earned $100 each day, which is what I would usually earn in half a month. So, yeah, I'm not used to eating in places like this because I'm a tight arse Yorkshireman. But I think it is time. If I'm going to keep working so hard on my other channel, I think it's time to start eating in places like this, having massages and staying somewhere nice. Wow, look at these sofas. This is fabulous. Hello. Is this a restaurant? Can I sit maybe in these green chairs by the water? Thank you. What's upstairs? Yeah. Can I have a look? Look at these stairs. Wow. This is another level. And honestly, it's probably still going to be like only £6 to eat here. This is what I love about Southeast Asia. You know, if you've got money in Southeast Asia. So if I carry on working like I am and earn $100 a day, $3,000 a month, I'd just be, just living like an absolute king out here. Alright, so it's got this. Strange, isn't it? Oh, I guess when they're busy, maybe they put all tables up out here. Yeah, fantastic. Just love it. I mean, this is definitely somewhere you could spend the day. I'm glad I got my laptop. Now I'm glad all the other places were shut. I'm going to start off in these chairs and then move to these chairs and record a video. Oh, I take back everything I've just said. This is hard to lean into. Oh my god, $15 for fried rice and meat, £9 for a sandwich, £5 for a smoothie. I'm going to have a smoothie. I'm going to enjoy myself here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to buy any food. Take the banana and cashew nut smoothie.
Banana shake.
Yeah. Yes, this one.
With cashew nut?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Set myself a challenge. Because I can't just carry on being a tight arse Yorkshireman if I am earning decent money. So if I keep this up and I hit $2,000 this month, hello, then thank you very much. Thank you. Then I will start eating in places like this, but I'm not quite ready. Alright, so we've got an immediate fail with a fucking paper straw. I mean, it's ridiculous anywhere in the world, but honestly, in a part of the world where, plastic pollution is just everywhere, they're using fucking retard straws. Unbelievable. And I would never have got a banana one, except for cashew nuts, and I thought it's just going to be a sprinkle of cashew nuts on the top. Oh man, paper straws, I just can't fucking stand them. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not using it, I'm just gonna slurp. They're so shit, man. Paying $5 for a smoothie you can't fucking drink because of retardation and libtardedness, which none of these people are. They're just doing it because they think we like it, because they know that we're fucking libtarded. God's sake. So I have to keep moving around the restaurant because locals keep coming in, which, obviously fine. But they're very noisy, and all they do is take selfies and make noises like that. I just want to be in peace. I thought in an expensive restaurant like this wouldn't be as much noise, but yeah, people are just so noisy. Like, they just don't. It just doesn't even. It's just silence. Just isn't even a thing for them. And then also there's like just this whole selfie culture, like. Hard to be around, so I guess I'll go and find another spot now. Of course, all the businesses, they know that selfies are the way to make money, so they even get to a point where they build stands just for people to take selfies on. You see so much of that kind of thing out here, or like heart shapes that people can stand in front of. Obviously it's good business because it promotes the business online and it's what people want, which obviously is in every culture, but it's very prominent in Southeast Asia. But luckily they've fucked off to take the selfies down there, so I can stay where I am. So yeah, this is the worst part of the restaurant. I've come and sat on this side, which is still really nice, but it's not got all the like nice sofas and stuff, just because it's too noisy over there. Like they came in and started playing noise out of their phone, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's fucking £15 for a sandwich in here, mate. Can't be fucking making noise out of your phone. More selfies are occurring, or at least they're being quiet about it. Other than having to move around because of, you know, retard selfie and annoying, I've really enjoyed it here. I've been here about 3 hours. If I make another $100 today with the 3 videos that I've recorded here, then tomorrow I am going to eat here, and I'm going to do it as like it's going to be a challenge. Even if I make another $100 and I can easily afford it, and I'm proving to myself that I can afford this sort of lifestyle, it's going to be so challenging for me to do, but I'm going to see it as a challenge, like as a piece of self-work, and I'm going to come and actually spend 5 hours here tomorrow and eat them. And you know, it's worth it. It is worth it if you spend hours here and, you know, I do all my work here. Like if I compare this to where I'm staying, which, you know, I'm not knocking, it's £7 a night. It's fantastic for what it is. I'm really happy with it actually. It's very quiet except for those retards next door and their dog, and that's not too bad. But you know, what I would normally be doing, like sitting on that balcony, which is really dark, listening to that fucking dog bark, compared to this, and it's definitely worth paying £4 for a smoothie for. And tomorrow it's going to be worth paying £9 for a sandwich, £4 to £9 for a sandwich. I can't actually believe I'm saying it. In Cambodia, man, it's like expensive English prices in Cambodia, but then look where I'm sat. You know, look where I'm sat. It really is worth it. And some more selfies going on here. So we've got to get the hair perfect for this one. We're 15 minutes on from the last shot I took, and yeah, we must be about 35 selfies in now. So now we're going for the natural one. It's even though every single person this age out here does this, they still pretend that, you know, somebody's just randomly taking a photo of them. I mean, it's not like everyone fucking knows that they spend all their time doing this. And the one taking the photos, no, I won't say it. Looks like it might have gender issues, let's just say that. Really isn't a thing out here. Now, obviously the people in this place are probably affluent enough to, you know, start being conditioned, you know, because with affluence comes, well, boredom really, and the search for identity, seeing as you're no longer just focusing on survival. Oh my god, it's just so crazy to watch. So that's when you start one doing retarded stuff like this, and two, that's when the gender stuff can slip in, when you're comfortable, but you start asking questions or searching for deeper meanings to life, but you're not wise enough or intelligent enough to like really ask the proper questions. So then you get transfixed on this external identity stuff and start looking like that. Oh my god, what's it taking a photo of now? Right, so that would be the restaurant behind me. Let's get it closer. So yeah, taking photos of, I mean, it is lovely, it's absolutely lovely, but it's just this, and this again is a worldwide thing, this just this way that nobody can enjoy the moment, no one can enjoy being present, no one can enjoy the beauty. It's all about how good will it look on my Instagram. And before you all criticize me, I'm making money doing this, and I do spend a lot of time just sitting and being, and I don't have a fucking Instagram. Honestly, it's all they do. I haven't even seen anyone eating here. I don't know if they just, you know, pay a fee to come and take photos. And they're noisy while they do it. Like, they chat to each other while they do it. They walk around you while you're in peace, taking selfies, chatting shit about, you know, how the hair looks. And you got them brushing their fucking hair over here, pre-selfie. It's just, yeah, I mean, it makes a wonderful place like this not very enjoyable. And not one of them has, oh, they have brought a drink. Right. 4 drinks between 6 of them. I was genuinely wondering if you could just pay a fee. So here we go, the older generation, they won't be taking selfies. They won't even be making noise out of it. But everybody else will be. Okentran! Yeah, frustrations over superficial humanity aside. So it's been raining, it's actually quite snippy. A very nice, very nice experience. I just have a little look for 2 things. Yogurt, struggling on the yogurt front. But I'm amazed to say that there is loads of herbal non-fluoride toothpaste. Unfortunately, it's not the brand that I found in Cambodia, which is working really well. It's a baking soda brand. But it looks very similar to one I used in Thailand. This one. Which, if I remember right, I do feel like I had slightly bad breath when I was using that one. But it's good to see it, just like in a local mama and papa shop. It gives me hope that when I go to a pharmacy I might find the baking soda one that I'm currently using. But if not, it's only a half an hour drive to Cambodia and I shall stock up there.
Morning.
Hello! Yeah. Might be one of my neighbours, but he looked kind of dead really, didn't he? Anyway, life's hard and he's surviving. Good on him. So it's about 5 PM, I still haven't eaten anything. A big storm happened, so now I am going to go and find some food. I've done some searching, well, I've asked the AI and it said go to this place. I'm such a cheapskate, man. I'm such a Yorkshireman. You know, I'm going to somewhere that's pretty fucking cheap and not that nice. I find it so hard to spend money. It's something I really need to work on. Anyway, look at this. That is, that feels like it's kind of almost, or maybe at, I think almost at the standard of a place I stayed with Stephen in San Cristoval. That is amazing. You know, if there's, oh man, I should be able to do it with food, but if there is something that I could lean into spending money on, it is living in something like that. You know, if I was making 3,000 a month consistently, I would happily spend 1,000 a month on something. I reckon that won't be more than 1,000 a month. Fucking gorgeous, man. All that natural light. And then obviously you're looking straight at this. Oh man. Yeah, when I was back in my hotel just then, after being in that amazing 5-star luxury restaurant, I was a bit like, yeah, what am I doing? Like, why am I spending £7 a night on... You know, when I booked that, it was fair enough because I hadn't made any money for 6 weeks, but... Whilst YouTube is very, you know, uncertain, I am consistently making decent money now for the last few days I have, so yeah, I think it really is time to start spending at least £15 a night on a hotel because it just makes so much difference. I need a sofa and I need big windows and I need to not be next to fucking retarded brothers that don't have a relationship with their own dog. These Hammock restaurant things are just everywhere. I've never seen them before anywhere in Southeast Asia, and yet they're just like every single one. You know what happens a lot in Southeast Asia is somebody has a good idea. I mean, obviously it happens all over the world, but you really see it here. Somebody has a good idea, they do something a bit quirky, a bit gimmicky. So, you know, it is a good idea to set up a restaurant full of hammocks, and it does really well, and then everyone copies it. Which I think is very much on show here. Anyway, here we have some, well, in England it would be state propaganda. Who knows what it is out here, but whenever I see anything like that, just because I've been brought up in England where we're lied to about everything, I think, oh, propaganda time. But maybe it's not out here, maybe it's just like, we care about you and we're doing this. Honestly, these inbred brothers I'm living next to, man, like, it's just so hard to watch them, and like, you know, the disparity in our worlds, like you know, we are dimensions apart. Like, it just amazes me that like we both, you know, that 2 humans potentially can have such different experiences of this world and be living in just such different dimensions and paradigms. Like, yeah, I mean, you'll either know what I mean by that or you won't. But watching them and how they deal with this dog. So basically, so they don't walk it. I mean, this dog is abused. Like, it has it is so stressed. It has so much energy. It's a young Jack Russell. Like, it needs to run, it needs to chase, it needs to fucking eat rats. That's what Jack Russells are bred for. And you know, it just spends its whole time in this room. They take it out for about 3 minutes in the morning, and then they go fishing with it. So presumably it's just tied up and sat next to them. They're not going to be walking around fishing, are they? But it's out of the house for a couple of hours while they do that. But basically, every time they come and go in out the door, in and out of the door, the dog goes mental, because obviously it's like, please don't leave me in this fucking room again, especially when I'm the leader of the pack and I'm fucking stressed out to fuck. So they leave the room every time by like creeping out the door. The dog goes mental, runs to the door, and then they're like pushing the dog back and closing the door. Like, there's just no leadership whatsoever. It's so hard for me to watch. You know, I so just want to fucking step in and be like, this is how you, you know, have a relationship with your dog and stop your dog from being fucking stressed. Anyway, when they brought it out this morning, I put my hand out to it, and it, you know, I saw how stressed, how aggressive, but it's actually stressed. This dog is, like, it didn't know what to do, and it just saw me as a complete threat, because it sees the whole world as a threat, because they are its world, and look how retarded they are. Like, you know, they see the world as a threat. So yeah, poor thing, man, poor fucking thing. And you know, people will say to me, oh, you're so cool if you think you should be physical with dogs. But if you speak to dogs like dogs speak to each other, i.e. nipping, biting, barking, you know, you replicate that rather than treating them like a human. Therefore you get a stressed dog. You know, you get such a happy dog that can be off lead, that loves you, that worships you, that just looks to you for all inspiration rather than making any decisions itself, and therefore you get a very calm, happy dog. And these retards that will never give their dog a proper command, a physical command, end up with these stressed out dogs. But then they say to people like me, oh, you're cool. You know, it's like when I used to be a dog trainer, and I used to get amazing results. Yeah, I used to piss off. So most dog trainers have just gone online and have got a qualification and have been taught like, oh, treat-based training, this is how you do it. And it doesn't work, it's fucking useless. And obviously they've got no experience, they've just got this fucking qualification offline. Whereas I walked 50 dogs a day for 8 years, and that's how I became a dog trainer. Experience. Didn't fucking have any qualifications, because obviously that's just teaching retards how to suck eggs. These treat-based trainers went fucking mental and be like, he's cool, is it? Like, just like they do with Caesar Milan. Like, you know, there's been the best dog trainer in the world. There's been petitions from treat-based trainers to ban Caesar Milan from the UK. I mean, just the jealousy of these people is outrageous. Anyway, apparently this is where we're eating, somewhere around here. So we are close to the water, that's nice. Hopefully we've got chairs. That's actually got chairs and tables, so that's progress. It's the one that's recommended. It was the one that I was actually filming a minute ago. And you can get a meal for $1. So obviously the Yorkshireman in me wants to go there. But then there's this one that's like by the sea. Obviously looks of quite a high standard. So yeah, the Yorkshireman in me doesn't want to go in here, but I'm going to do it because there's no point in putting all this energy and work into YouTube like I have been doing and then just not fucking treating myself. Yes, it looks very, very nice. Let's have a look. How bad is it? Oh, very reasonable. An English breakfast for $5. Fantastic. Alright, this was a great idea. Let's go and sit by the sea. Now that is a view to dine to. Thank you very much. So like I said, we had a storm earlier, so I thought this would happen. This is the sort of service you get in Asia. Fantastic. So the English breakfast is you get a coffee and then it's bread with butter and jam, fried eggs and a green pepper sausage. That's not an English breakfast. Oh, okay. So a full English breakfast, again with a green pepper sausage, is $10. It's very reasonable for the location. For $4, so £3.50 for a sandwich. Yeah, I'll take the green pea soup to start with.
Yeah.
I'll have that and then I'll probably order something after it.
Anything else?
Just that for now, thank you.
You want some drink?
Probably not. I'll just have a look, but unless you do something super exciting. The tea hot or hot? All right, yeah, I'll take the lemongrass, ginger, and tamarind.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
So confirm your order. You have 1 green pea soup and 1 tea, lemongrass, ginger, and tamarind.
Perfect.
Thank
I
you.
can't. I've got someone on a speakerphone, so right with me, I've got these two yamming away. I mean, they're just being people in a restaurant here. It's me just not liking people and not liking noise. But it's just so difficult, you know. This is why I just spent the last 6 weeks in my hotel room. I do want to see the world, but I just don't want to hear people while I do it. Fantastic. Cool. So we have a pot of tea for $1.50 or £1.20. And I think the soup was $2.50 or maybe $3. Nice. There's no soup. I'm sure the soup will arrive. It's weird, like Cambodia. Where's the soup? Oh, is that the soup?
This is lemongrass and ginger, and the soup later.
Okay, thank you. Cheers. It was confusing when she was like, enjoy. It's because we put bread down. I'm like, well, that surely comes with the soup. Anyway, it's all good. So Cambodia is definitely cheap. But I'm finding the food, maybe it's because I'm in a tourist area. I mean, obviously that's going to have a big effect. But yeah, I find the food isn't that cheap. You know, like a pizza is £6. Which obviously I know you're watching from England and you're like, what are you talking about? That's super cheap. But you know, when I compare it to Vietnam or Pai, where I lived, and obviously I was settled, so I knew all the cheap places. I think the food in Cambodia is more expensive than Vietnam and Thailand. You know, what I've struggled to find. Okay, I haven't been up to these carts, but you know, in Thailand it was very easy to find, and Vietnam very easy to find like a meal for £1.50. And whilst I'm not searching for that, and I'm not trying to do that, like, I'm quite surprised by the prices. But then the hotels are definitely cheaper. Anyway, it's cheap. It's really good value for me. Fantastic. Thank you. So here is my pea soup.
I'm going to switch gears.
Come.
I remember it.
It's a very big plate for a very small portion of soup, isn't it? So there's I assume a father and son behind me, and the son, like, I think he's just got up. Yeah, it's the one that's just, yeah, they're getting up now. As soon as I caught his eyes, I was just like, oh my god, that guy's so libtarded. And then I just went for a little walk down there just to see the sun setting, and come back and he's wearing a mask, man, like sat at a table in an open outside restaurant wearing a mask. Yeah, he's probably about 80, you know, something like that, man. Like, it's just so sad to see how fucked we are. Just imagine living in so much fear. Imagine being scared of the air. Order the fish amok, please.
Yes, fish amok. Okay.
Yeah, does it come with rice?
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Starting to look very pink and orange. We might be in for a gorgeous sunset. About half an hour since I ordered my fish amok, which is fine. It's been nice sitting there, but you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, am I getting this food? I think because I ordered it at a bar, I'm like, has something gone wrong? At what point do you say, is that a mock on its way? Anyway, I thought I'd wander over here and take this in. Gorgeous. Hello! Wow. Amazing. Alright, let's go see if there's a fucking amok arrived yet. We're in business. Thank you so much.
Would you like something almond?
That's it, perfect, thanks.
Enjoyable.
Thank you. I love how they use banana leaves out here. That's amazing. But that is it's a very small portion of a mug. So good. With family, with kids. Let's get me some mock eating up and get back to my room quick. I am all peopled out for today. And it's not even been bad. Just don't want to see anyone. Seeing people. I don't want to hear them. That's my issue.